Sean Strickland.
I think fat shaming is always okay.
He has really grown on MMA fans over the years. At first just being an outspoken dickhead, at least for me. But just like most, I've grown a liking to Sean. Recently, Sean has been ruffling feathers, not just in the MMA community, but outside of it as well. Starting with the reporter in Canada who questioned some comments Sean had made.
You had a son who was gay, you'd be like, oh man, you don't want a grandkid?
No problem with it.
Oh man, well dude, you're a weak fucking man, dude. You're part of the fucking problem. The fact that you have no fucking backbone and has he shut down your fucking country and seized bank accounts, you ask me some stupid shit like that, go fuck yourself. Move the fuck on, man.
And then there's the Sneeko incident. Then the NGK incident. Now he's having a back and forth with influencers Bryce Hall and Jake Paul. But how did we get here? Early in Sean's career, he wasn't as outspoken as he is today. So how does one go from that to that? Making his debut March of 2014, Sean came into the UFC undefeated and fighting at welterweight. In his first 8 appearances, he wouldn't find much success, going 5-3, which led to the move to middleweight, where Sean would find success right away. On a 6-fight win streak, Sean started gaining some attention, not only for his fights, but for his bold and controversial statements.
We need to put women back in the kitchen.
Sean would start to gain more traction, and riding a 6-fight win streak, he was placed in a #1 contender fight against now friend Alex Pereira, which landed him his first UFC pre-fight press conference. An unhinged Sean Strickland with a mic in his hand, talking amongst millions. What can go wrong? Actually, nothing went wrong, as the tide of Strickland hate took a turn as he rocked the press conference.
Who's the best striker on stage?
I mean, I would say me, but I mean, that man was the one that slept that man, so, next to me, probably Alex. Oh man, I made the champion mad with his fucking frosted tips and his gay little watch. Oh no man that beats off the cartoons is gonna beat me. Calm down.
This would be the beginning of the rise of Strickland. Sean was going to lose via first round KO, then lose a controversial decision to Jared Cannonier. Coming off 2 losses, Sean would step in short notice against Imovov, proving he's still a top contender at middleweight, then added on to that by defeating highly regarded newcomer Abus Magomedov, increasing his win streak to 2 wins. With that came a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, which was competing for the belt against middleweight king at the time, Israel Adesanya. Sean jumped at the opportunity and was on his way to headlining his first pay-per-view main event in Sydney, Australia, where Sean's career would soon change forever. Coming to the fight, the odds were stacked against Sean, as the bout was short notice as he had fought 2 months earlier. This is where Sean's career would take a huge leap, as he received a crazy amount of love from the MMA community, and many were looking forward to another Sean Strickland press conference where Sean didn't disappoint.
The moment I post a video of me jerking off my fucking dog, they will put some credibility to that.
And on September 9th, Sean Strickland pulled off one of the biggest upsets in UFC history, defying all odds and beating Izzy on all scorecards and becoming a UFC middleweight champion. An unhinged Sean Strickland as champ. The tides have turned. Sean went from being one of the most hated UFC fighters to a fan favorite. Even with Sean being champ, his antics wouldn't change. He would still continue to be outspoken and speak his mind, and he would eventually appear on both the Joe Rogan and Theo Von podcast, where we will learn more about the traumatic upbringing of Sean Strickland, which made fans love him even more. Having a short title reign, Sean would lose his belt at UFC 297 against Dricus du Plessis, but the Strickland campaign is still going strong, as Strickland has had an interesting couple of weeks. Sean is only 32 and still has a lengthy career ahead of him. I'm pretty sure we're all excited to see what's next for Strickland. This is the MMA Enthusiast. Thanks for watching.